We turn it over now to the Pulse of the People, and let's hear the first nominee.
Let's hear the. Let's get the music going here. There you go. We got to set the tone with some awards music here.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
The first nominee, early morning risers who do it for the love of the work. That's right, they don't get paid and they never miss a show. It's only an hour and it's 5 in the morning. So we're not sure if anyone actually listens. So it ain't heavy lifting, but they lift it. Having perfected the art of boring talk radio and stories that very few people have any interest in whatsoever, they seem to revel in each other's company. Our first nominee is The Warm-Up Show with Jerry Recco and Al Dukes.
Wow. Jerry Recco and Al Dukes are Pulse of the People nominees. And we'll hear who the second nominee is.
The second nominee, the often embattled owner of the New York Knicks and New York Rangers, single-handedly made sure that the Garden was near capacity for the Knicks playoffs and has stayed out of all basketball decisions for the entire year. Banning a spitter, Charles Oakley, and anyone who wears a shirt with his name on it, this man is on a winning streak without a peer, and he's very generous with his popcorn. Sure, Cablevision isn't the best, but he might be. We welcome first-time nominee James Dolan.
That's an upset right there.
Craig. James Dolan got nominated.
Dolan?
Yeah.
The committee needs to be investigated. I'm sorry.
Now,
I sense corruption.
I can tell you this right now. After today's announcement of them raising ticket prices, he ain't going to win. But again, the nominations were done well before today's news.
What about Ranger fans? Grady fired David Quinn. He also got rid of the entire management group, and most Ranger fans weren't happy about that.
All right, so Dolan, Recco, and Al Dukes. Here we have our third nominee.
Generous with his popcorn.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Not to fans who want to buy them.
Well, listen, let's hear, and let's just listen to every word here of the nominees.
And another first-time nominee. He flaunts his wealth in a manner that's unbecoming, but when you truly have it all, you are no longer bothered by the appearance of bouginess. Whether he's discussing the problems of wealthy blue bloods on Long Island, like having no place to dock his boat, or how difficult it is to move into a bigger house closer to the water, he has somehow stayed committed to his regular working guy mullet, repetitive impersonations, and love of blue-collar Pittsburgh sports. Keeping all that aside, he once even tipped a waiter a generous 10%. What a guy. He's the star of the Boomer and Gio morning show.
Wow.
Greg Giannotti.
Congratulations.
Boy,
Gio.
Al's right. There is some edginess with this. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think G deserved it, by the way, especially over Boomer. So I'm with him on that nomination.
He once tipped someone a whole 10%. That's big for him. All right, let's go to the fourth nominee.
The fourth nominee for this year's Pulse of the People Award. The only thing that could save Mets fans from another year of predictable incompetence was finding someone to buy the team from the Wilpons. This nominee not only bought the team, he also brought sexy back to Queens and spent over $400 million on players. Hey, it's not his fault those players are hurt or suck. He also gave average folks a lesson on how the stock market really works while firing a sex predator and announcing that sexy had to go. The first time Pulse nominee, Steve Cohen.
Wow. My God.
That's unbelievable.
These nominations are rough. You
Yeah.
almost don't want to get nominated.
I would say so, Evan. We got two nominees left. I'm with Evan. I don't think I ever want to be nominated again.
it is edgy this year.
All right,
man.
let's hear the next one.
Would you like number 5 or number 6 on your scorecard here, Craig?
What do you mean what I like?
You tell me which one
Well,
you want
we'll go
next.
in order.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're on the same
Yeah,
page.
go in order. I
There
don't
you
care.
go.
The fifth nominee is also a first-timer. The only on-air sports talk show host in the entire market to actually attend games. He ate the world's hottest gummy bear and waited in line for a Mets bobblehead in the rain, wears Brooklyn Nets underwear, destroyed his own television for FSU Friday, and mows his own lawn. After years of hosting an unremarkable and somewhat forgettable midday show, he's now king of the afternoons in NYC. The Pulse Committee is happy to nominate Evan the Ginger Roberts.
All right.
I'm
Congratulations. This is a big day for you.
I'm deeply honored by this
What was
nomination.
that? An unforgettable and unremarkable midday show?
Oh, my God.
Wow. That is
Harsh,
tough.
but to be expected, as I knew it was me, and I think I knew it was me as soon as it said the only host that actually goes to game.
Yeah.
I knew the insults were coming, but I'm deeply honored by this to the committee. Thank you.
Yeah, so Evan Roberts is now competing against Gio and Jerry now, not to mention two local owners. And that means there's only one nominee left.
Who could it be?
And I just hope that Boomer Esiason is listening right now.
Really?
That's what I hope. Let's hear who the final nominee is.
The sixth and final nominee is a true working class hero, not born with the gift of talent or good looks.
Wow.
He has somehow managed to extend his professional career in 2 countries and convinced a New York franchise to give him a 4-year contract that will expire well after he is still serviceable. He also used some type of mental yoga to convince the daughter of a former NFL MVP to fall head over heels in love with him and bear him a beautiful daughter. Not one to speak that much, of course. He doesn't have much to say. We welcome first-time nominee and New York Islander tough guy, Matt Martin. There you have it, folks. Your 2021 Pulse of the People nominee.
Wow.